What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Dungeoneers. If it's the double jump in Spyro, sequence breaking in Metroid, or even the grenade jump in previous Halo games, gamers have a way of finding these moves that the designers never planned for. And Halo 5's no exception. So these are 5 moves in Halo 5 that 343 never planned for. I'm going to be using these moves in future videos to get to places that you never thought was possible, so pay attention. At number 5 we have the Crouch Climber. This might not seem like much, but it's very useful. A normal climber can get you on a ledge 8 blocks high, but throw in a crouch and a zoom and you can see yourself climbing on a spot 10.5 blocks high. This is significantly higher than your Spartan's head. Now, how does this work? I don't work for 343, you know that, otherwise I wouldn't be making these videos. But if I would have to guess, I would say it's most likely due to the game measuring where the Spartan's feet are at and not where the head's at. So when you crouch, you're actually just raising the range of where you can clamber on. This trick doesn't just help with climbing on edges that are just out of reach, it helps with clambering in general, because we've all been there, where you know you can climb up there, but for whatever reason it just won't grab the edge. Okay, so I want to show you guys this, something I found when I was editing this video. Okay, so he's going up, oh, that's the end of his jump. What? He just fucking like uses an invisible elevator to move up. There's like no animation. Sorry, we'll move on. At number 4 we have Hang Time, which I love because you can get a super far jump with it. The furthest I've gotten with this trick is 51 blocks, with the ending point being 2 blocks higher than the starting platform. To do this, you start off with a running jump and then thrust, followed by a stabilization, and once that's almost done, you switch over to a ground pound, where you finish off with another thrust and end with a clamber. This is about 3 times further than a normal running jump. Now, there aren't very many places that will need a jump this large, but there are spots that will need a longer jump. Like this one, getting behind the enemy team. And sometimes you don't even need the distance, you just need the momentum of a jump, like getting on this crate on March on Stormbreak. In concluding with Hang Time, I find it to be a very useful move. However, it really comes down to knowing the limitations of a move to know where you can get to. Number 3 is the Gravity Thrust. Using it's easy, just thrusting out of the grav lift. However, if you want to get to specific areas, it requires a degree of precision and timing. Having this down can get you to parts of the maps faster, and it has a nice added benefit of getting to places that otherwise you shouldn't be able to. Though these jumps are more than just neat tricks, the Grav Thrust is a tool to maneuver through the map more efficiently, and by doing that, it allows you to become a better asset for your team. Because if you can get from one half of the map to the other half quicker, you're more likely to help out your teammates to capture bases or to help them out before they die. Now sadly, there's quite a few of these jumps, and most of them require split-second timing, and that makes it really hard to explain how to do these jumps. Cue the montage music. Some people will have you believe that the gravity hammer is a useless weapon. However, I disagree. I use it quite frequently, but in a different way than smashing people's skulls in. So at number 2, we have the gravity hammer jump. You might have noticed this trick in my last video to get inside the walls of temple. And that's because this moves like the grenade jump, but on steroids. Though this isn't the limit of the jump. Still isn't the limit. Keep on going. There you go. But to get this kind of air, you need to look down, jump up, and rapidly use the gravity hammer while in stabilization. This can get you up 27 blocks, but for even more height, go grab a speed boost and see how high you can get. The best hammers for this trick is the Corpse Maker and the Type 2 gravity hammer. I find that they have the best bang for their buck. One last thing, I'm going to be using a lot of gravity hammers in future videos, so I guess save up your gravity hammers. And for number 1, we have falconing. I've heard it referred to something with angels, but I can't find what other people call it.
We're calling it falconing!
Sorry about that. Anywho, unlike the other moves, falconing requires 2 people to execute. It can work with teammates, however, if the Spartans are on different teams, it's more effective. This is a really cool glitch, which works due to the ground pound's physics. To perform this move, have one person jump on top of the other facing in the opposite direction. Then have the person on top jump up and go into a ground pound. And then as soon as possible, have the person on bottom also jump up and melee the feet of the other Spartan. This will cause him to rocket through the sky! But hold on, we're not done, because if you thrust right before the ground pound ends, you'll fly even higher. If you're interested in knowing how high this is about 66 blocks high, which isn't even the highest that we got. After we were done recording, we tested it out a couple more times, and Damien just fucking flew over this wall like it was nothing. This isn't practical in a game, but it's awesome to know this actually exists. Real quick before I end this video, these moves can be enhanced by speed boost and armor mods, so I'll throw up a list about what helps with what. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took a little bit longer than what we were hoping for, but we got it done. We'd like to thank you for being patient with us. These Halo videos are going to take a little bit longer than doing Let's Plays. But if you want to support our channel and help us grow, then go check out some of our Let's Plays. We have a blast playing other games and making stupid jokes, so go check that out. If you want to see more Halo videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you learned something new in this video, be sure to give this video a like. And as always, thank you guys for watching. You have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next video.